Most games you can divide up into skill, strategy, and luck. Obviously, the time trialers have skill because they know how to drift well, and luck is just something that it happens. Items have different rates depending on the character that you use. Diddy Kong has a greater chance of pulling stars because he has the in second than other characters, for example.
Okay.
But strategy is usually where the time trialers would be lacking. Knowing how to counter certain items, knowing how to not get comboed, stuff like that is really going to be the key if you're not going to be able to outdrive somebody. Like, you know, if a time trialer is going to lose, they're going to be blown up and blue shelled and red shelled and fibbed and everything. That's why I did those. It's like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
They just can't get up. You're just punching them while they're still down, and that's okay. It's okay in Mario Kart.
How do you protect against that, though? Is the question, right?
The best way, honestly, is, well, you can also just try to bag, but it feels like it will turn into a stalemate, or just be so good at driving that you're unable to feel the effects of it. Like the best player in the world, or one of the best players in the world, Tristan Carter, he would probably be able to drive good enough to like mini turbo perfectly, dodge every blue, and just never like. I would just need a lightning to be able to catch up to him. Items get nullified if you're able to like, if you know you can dodge all of them, then they mean nothing. Guyfry with the.
You know, it's almost like a. So I kind of see it similar to Pokemon held items. If you're familiar with competitive Pokemon at all, it almost feels like they're vying for positioning during like the first like 2 laps and like the beginning of the 3rd lap, right?
Yeah.
And then all that time it's like a decision-making tree of where they are, what they have, and what item you want to use to be able to like finally like play the game,
exactly.
as it were, like at the end of it. It's almost like the rest of the track is team builder.
Yeah, it really it's the same. I've noticed this across the other Mario Kart games that we've seen, at least like 8 Deluxe and World, because in those the first 2 laps you're probably just getting coins. You're just storing those up and maybe like getting bagged for an item, and then the real race starts on lap 3. Here it's sort of the same way. Guyfry has been holding on to that golden for what, a lap and a half, and now he's choosing to use it.
And right before this double item box too.
He's not gonna pull anything great.
Oh, unfortunate collision, completely messed up that turn.
The high, great shot. The high weight from the barrel train coming in clutch there. The reason it gets picked.
Immediate golden mushroom into the blue shell.
It's like amazing how much things can cascade if you're just like able to time your items right. And Guyfry, he's still not out of it. It looks like it's far away, but again, unless VerteX can dodge this, and he can't. It was a great throw because he's got no time to mini turbo.
Oh yeah, because it was just after the ramp. He's able to pull ahead. Got a lot of shrooms in the bank right now. We're gonna see, but another blue shell and the triple shroom as well. Oh, they're right next to each other. Oh,
and he lost. If you bounce into another racer and they're holding an item and you bounce them while boosting with a mushroom, you either take it, or if you have no space, you delete it.
Oh,
so
wow.
Guyfry just lost his basically his queen, and he's going to take a loss there.
Unfortunate. Triple green shell not going to help there at the end, but that is our first race. We're on up. What is that? VerteX winning?
Yes, VerteX winning on Bowser Castle. I'd also like to note, Castle contains a shortcut glitch that is banned, where you basically, you see that he fell into that
Rainbow
pit.
Road.
He fell into that pit. If you're able to blow yourself up at the right time in that pit, you'll basically land on those cliff sides and like skip half the track.
Oh wow!
You can only do it like, you know, blue shell or bombs, which is why it's
banned. The big banana.
The king banana.
Oh. It's such a funny like icon.
I actually I was in a classroom once and I saw a teacher had like a picture of the king banana up on the wall. I have no idea why, it was just there, but I took a picture of it.
Yeah, to that point, I also want to point out, we're talking about, you know, Toad or Toadette and then one of the Koopas as the meta, right? But VerteX using Diddy Kong and Bowser Jr., right?
Correct.
Still able to use the barrel train and still like get like the optimal like weight and like card and whatnot. You said higher chance for stars for Diddy Kong, yes? What about Bowser Jr.?
Junior, I think it's like not on the same rate, but I think it's also better compared to because both their items are like they don't boost, basically.
Yeah.
You know, the Bowser Shell and the King Banana. The King Banana is a more defensive item, so DK and Diddy Kong have better chances of pulling stars in second for that reason. Junior, the Koopa Shell, you can actually toss it forward and actually be able to like knock someone over. So if I'm not mistaken, Junior also has increased rates relative to Koopa and Toad, but not as much as Diddy. And I will say, this is probably VerteX's best track for this combo. At least because the...
ran into their own blue shell explosion. Didn't matter, and that's the tough part. Maybe not the best spot to go for that blue shell, such a narrow part of the track.
Yeah, it's so tough. The King Bananas are at their best on this track. Because you can place them down, and it's all narrow shortcuts.
Yeah. Ooh. Can you run into your own Bowser Shell?
Yes.
Okay. Another King Banana.
King Banana!
Great to place here.
Yeah, they can't. Oh wow, was able to avoid it. It's got to be tough though, coming off of that launch.
I mean, this game is a game of inches. So being able to delay any mini turbo, any kind of like advantage is pivotal. That's why the King Banana is best on this track.
Even if it doesn't connect, it's the fact that you're influencing their movement.
Deterrent, yeah. Fib right there, same example.
They're friends!
They get around these corners. Oh no! Right when I said that they were neck and neck, they just super unfortunate right here on the third lap. But still a lot of the race left. But this is gonna be tough.
Honestly, I don't use the shock there. I use it for like when he'll probably like fall. Okay, last thing on the barrel train. Barrel train spins out super far. So if you lightning, like right here, for example, he's gonna spin out
of bounds.
Oh yeah, he's gonna spin
barely.
Push him!
Oh, barely was able to recover.
He's doing it.
Yeah,
Guyfry!
Still second place, but what a great recovery. Was able to break just in time to avoid getting knocked off. It's still so close right now.
Guyfry's taking this one, I think. He's got the star, he's got the fib, he can do it.
Oh yeah, no,
Place
it's the item diff right there. You're absolutely right. And then,
Guyfry does it.
The red shell wasn't fast enough, wasn't able to catch up.
Close match. Very close match.
Oh, baby. What a crazy final lap there. That was nice.
That's every double dash match, mister. That's all of them. No, it
feels like every Mario Kart. I mean, I was doing Mario Kart World earlier, right? And it really does feel like everything happens in like the second half of the final lap, right? To that point where, oh wow, we're going to Baby Park.
Yeah, this is the Baby Park experience.
This is Fox only, no items, final destination. We're here, baby.
Honestly, I love how you say that because this to me is the most John. You can John the most about this track, dude. I can't like run away from the other racer, man. I can't just outpace them.
Oh my God, watch out!
You can't just dip them, right?
Exactly. The Koopa Shell flying around everywhere. That could be a big deal. Guyfry is just in a very he's leading the dance. He might not be in first, but having a golden to catch up.
Yeah, you're in complete control. Is there another way to lose your items? Do you lose items on shock?
Shock? The bombs. If a Koopa Shell knocks you over, you also lose an item that way.
Oh, okay. Is it just held item, or is it all items?
All items.
That's crazy.
Guyfry's probably going to win this one. He has lightning and golden and used the blue. VerteX is in a dilly of a pickle right now. How do you recover?
Muy unfortunado. Oh, wow!
Good dodge.
Able to dodge, and that's okay.
No, then VerteX can recover. VerteX can recover.
Oh,
They're tied.
So
Guyfry fucks it.
Right at the very end.
That's so tough. Guyfry takes it.
That was hype. That was hype.
Oh, it's tough for VerteX, but it was very hype.
Baby Park, they could never make me hate you.
It's good for that. Now, if I was in VerteX's position,
if I were playing it,
yes,
big mad. I would be big mad.
We're
as a spectator, it's fantastic.
What are those two Muppets, the old guys?
Waldorf and Statler.
That's us.
No.
It's up to you now.
Okay, good dodge.
Their ability to dodge these red shells are so incredible. I didn't even realize you could dodge red shells like that, right?
Yes. Red shells are at their worst in this game, I'd say. At least compared to like Wii, Deluxe, and World. They just, I mean, you saw the Ivy match of Luigi's Circuit, right? Where she threw the red and then it hit herself.
Yeah.
I had changed my position. It's just trailing whoever is the closest one.
That's interesting. It also doesn't have like sharp turning either, so it looks like if you were able to get a sharp enough turn, it can't turn with you sharply enough.
And he died!
Oh no! So how does that work? Why does the blue shell miss like that?
The blue shell targets based off your proximity at a specific point in time. If you mini turbo suddenly away from that, so like usually the opposite angle, like with A-teching, you're able to just make it like fly straight. It basically, it'll just, at a certain point when it's homing in on you, it'll stop targeting you, it'll just keep flying straight.
So it's both the mini turbo and also doing it like at that time where you go in opposite direction.
It is just like a one complete
later,
motion.
drivers, bro.
That's crazy. That's so cool. But we are on to the final lap. Things are really close right now. We got a star.
It's easiest to dodge if you're going in a straight line. Or if you're going up like an incline.
Yep. Ooh, had to take a little bit wide because of that item box. Talking about that, doesn't matter if you hit with it as long as you get them to move elsewhere, right? And that's probably going to do it. I mean, you get the golden mushroom and the star. I don't know how you. Oh, so close! Wait, it's actually so close.
Guyfry takes it.
They took opposite ends of the track, and unfortunately, the star lasted long enough to be able to take it home. And that's going to be our competitor,
VerteX.
VerteX, making it out 3-1?
I believe so, yes. You have to win 3 to get to top 8, at least on winner side.
Oh, that was
Hype moments.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, that was a lot of fun. All those races down to the very end. That baby park race was so funny.
That's the nature of the 1v1. It's personal, it's dirty, and it's very, very greasy. Like there's no exceptions whatsoever.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, when you're in a race of like 12 people, the blue
fade.
shell feels a little bit more impersonal,
Yes.
right?
It's also like, I mean, we've seen a couple of matches where like the winning player will do something like kind of taunt on the losing player.
You don't say, huh?
I came here on a mission. I was told at the beginning of this by Kryptonic, look, you got to beat one. You got to win. The time trialers, they got to be taken down. We can't let time trialers show you
gotta play.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
you gotta
win.
play right now. Okay, well, hey, thanks for chatting with me.
I'll be back.
But yeah, for sure. Hey, good luck out there.
I don't need luck.
Hey,
I have strategy.
Let's go. I said I'm diffing these folks. All right, we got someone else coming. I don't know who they're sending. Somebody else that's an expert. Somebody that knows more about Mario Kart than I do. I'm just here for my ability to be able to yap about video games. So I am I'm very happy that I've been able to do this top 8 as well. Who is out there? Kryptonic, send me someone.